name is Batty, and one day I'm going to be able to come up with like a really clever intro, but that day is not today, and tomorrow's not looking too good either. No, this video isn't about my lack of creativity already. No, this video is about, well, we'll call it Not So Spooky Stories with Batty. Now, way back in 2013, I was but a small baby bat, but on top of being a small baby bat, I was a small, broke baby bat. Nothing has changed. Why won't you print me more money? My parents were rapidly growing tired of A, funding my obsession between looking like Morticia Addams and the girls from The Craft, and B, really tired of me laying around all summer pointedly ignoring my summer homework. I'll read A Room with a View and I'm dead, Mom. Just give me back my My Chemical Romance CD. So they sent me out into the wide world to get a job. Now, I managed to find a job at a local sandwich shop, and it was alright. I had, got along with coworkers pretty well, and, worked there for a while without incident. I even found a coworker to talk about metal music with, so that was pretty cool. And they were generally pretty okay with me showing up with heavy black eyeliner every day. Till one day. And all of a sudden they need my help at the register. And I turn around, and there is the most sour-faced woman I have ever seen in my entire life. All right, and how can I... Really, she looked like I had, held her down and, force-fed her a lemon while telling her that her children were all disappointments or something. Now, an important point to note of this story is that at the time I had, purple hair. Really purple hair. Neon purple hair. And my work was okay with me having this, but I had to keep it pulled back and under a hat. Okay, that's fair. They've been accommodating enough already. So I bring her out, I pack up her food, and then she leaves. And I thought that was it. Okay, she just looked a little bit rude, but, whatever, that's fairly normal. That was just, the calm before the storm. She was gearing up, she was saving all of that, rude, hateful energy for later. Because about 10-15 minutes later, the shop phone rings. And I was like, oh, okay, I go. I do my job, I answer the phone, before the first 3 rings, so, I knew my training, I knew what was up. Answer the shop phone, immediately. Can I speak to the manager? I mean, sure. So I pass it off to my manager, who at this point is not paid enough to deal with this woman. And he goes to the back to talk to her, so then it's going to be a long conversation, something is going down. Phone conversations never lasted longer than 2 minutes. 5 minutes pass. 10 minutes pass. He is still on the phone with this woman. He goes outside and walks around and paces around outside the restaurant. I can see my manager through the window, pacing back and forth and doing the dramatic angry hand gestures. 30 total minutes pass. He comes back inside. He slams down the phone like it owes him money. And he goes, well, maybe you should just work in California. And I'm like, what? California where? We're on the East Coast. No. So apparently this lady had called and she was enraged by my purple hair. She was pissed. She had told my manager that with the hair that I had, I should just go work in California. California has any bearing on someone's hair color. That's it, everyone. We're going to divide the country by your hair color. If you've got crazy colored hair, West Coast for you. What do you mean you don't like the heat and the summer? West Coast. Don't come back until you have normal hair colors with the rest of us on the East Coast. That's how we're going to divide it now. Vote for me in 2020. Oh, and then she had, lied to my manager. And she had told my manager that I had, purposefully messed up her order. I had put, her freaking, fries in the bag upside down. I had looked her dead in the face. I had challenged her. I had challenged her with, how I had placed the fries in her bag. It was serious, you guys. It was a big deal. And, I didn't, luckily. My manager was on my side. He literally was like, I was right there when she put the food in the bag. There was no way she did that. She didn't appreciate that. Yep, that's the time a lady tried to get me fired just for having purple hair. Just for being me. Nothing else. She had nothing better to do than to get a 16-year-old fired from their first job. Didn't get fired, but she tried. Am I the only one I've encountered the only lady who just despises purple hair with a passion? Let me know in the void of the comments. And, yeah, until the next video, stay spooky.